Capricorn, what's happening? Woo, already got 4 people in the room. That was quick. How did that happen? Anyway, time to get your December reading out of the way, Cappies. Anybody want information on how to schedule a personal reading? That is in the description of the video. If you're watching this in November, please try to get them in before the 27th. I will be going out of town for the holidays between the 27th and the 2nd. Really doesn't matter when you get it in, so don't be too pressed, but it would help if you get it in before the 27th. It'd make it a lot easier on me. So, what's up, y'all? How you doing? On that note, also don't forget to follow me on Facebook and Instagram. Look what jumped out for you right quick. The Temperance and the Reverse. Some of y'all could be dealing with a Saggy. Either way, though, somebody in this situation is really off balance and probably impatient. Some of you could be waiting on, I don't know. I don't like to say too much on a major arcana, jumping out. But some of you could be waiting to hear communication from somebody. Could be waiting for something to resolve. It's kind of across the board with a major arcana. Let's get 6 shuffles, though. 1, 2, 3. 3 more. Yup, see? Temperance Reverse, 7 of Pentacles overall. Waiting on something here. Oh, man, you could be dealing with a Scorpio. I feel like the person you're dealing with is letting this come to an end, but they don't want to. They have to, though. Could be an Aries that you're dealing with. Look, the Death and then the Tower reversed right next to it. Okay, so it's that feeling of, I would really like to hold this tower up, I don't want the tower to fall, but what am I going to do? I have no choice. What am I going to do? Something new is coming in for y'all, though. Oh, my goodness. Something new is definitely coming in for y'all. Look, you got 3 pages right here. Bang, bang, bang. Bang, bang, bang. Bang, bang, bang. Look at that. Dude. We're going to look at this. This right here, we'll talk about this person here, but next spread is going to be about this new shit. Some of y'all could be dealing with an Aquarius. I have Aquarius, Aries, Sagittarius, Scorpio, and Leo. So if any of those signs ring a bell, sweet. If they don't, it doesn't matter. Those are still influencing energy. So don't put too much stock or too much energy into that, okay? But you see, here's the thing, though. This worries me just a little bit. I mean, look, y'all some resilient motherfuckers, okay? I get it. But you're drained. You're drained emotionally, mentally, psychologically. This past situation took a lot out of you. So there's still a lot that has to do with this that just has you jaded, maybe at best. So you're not waiting on this old situation. I don't feel like you're hanging around waiting on this at all. This is all about something new right here. Could be an air sign, earth sign, or water sign. Doesn't matter. Okay? But yeah, the person you're dealing with here, they've come to their senses about this. They really do not want this to end, but they have no choice. It's a dandala, okay? And yeah, they're not too happy about it, okay? It's pretty plain in the cards here. Now, with 3 pages clumped right next to each other like that, I feel like we have to see what new is coming in for my Cappies. What new do we got? What timelines you headed towards? Let's see about this new stuff. What kind of new stuff we got? New stuff for my Caparoos. What timelines we headed towards? What new is coming in? Ace of Pentacles. See what I tell you? Something new's coming in. For some of y'all, it could be a new job. Others of you could be a new start with an earth sign. Doesn't really matter though. Regardless if it's a job or just an earth sign or earthy energy, you're an earth sign, you know. The new start isn't going to be on an arbitrary emotional whim. Okay? It's not really going to be on a spontaneous psychological spark either. It's going to be very slow, planned out. We're going to do it like this. We're going to gather all the variables and do the calculations and then take this step. Then gather all the variables and do the calculations and then take this step. That's kind of how y'all like to roll, right? Boring. But still, it yields successful fruit more often than not. Yes? All right, so let's get 7 shuffles here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 3 more. Good vibes to all. Thank you for that super chat. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. 2 more shuffles. Judgment reversed. 4 of Pentacles, the Star reversed. 5 of Wands reversed. Ace of Pentacles reversed. Okay. So I kind of feel like this is going to be something that you take into consideration for quite some time. Or this could be the person you're dealing with. Whoever it is that is receiving the offer. It's really hesitant, okay? Very hesitant. Wants to make sure everything is fair and equal and balanced across the board. For sure. Still kind of remaining a little bit closed off, though. The Star in the reverse was in the last spread, too. So I'm going to take this as the person you're dealing with because it was on their side. Excuse me. Definitely could be an Aquarius for some of you guys. It's going to take a minute, though. It's going to take a minute because, like I said, there was still a lot of wish unfulfillment in the past, of course. Okay, most of us are used to that, at least by now. And this person is really trying to look at every angle of how this could possibly go wrong, which is not always the most effective way to look at a situation. I know it feels like it, but man, you can create a lot of bullshit doing that. So whoever needs to hear that, be careful doing it that way, okay? But after all this deliberation, I do think they're going to go for it, okay? So they're going to go for it. That might be what I title this. So let's look at things to watch out for, though. Let's look at things to watch out for. Thanks for my cappies to just little warnings, possibly. Knight of Wands. Okay. If it starts too quick, it may end too quick. It doesn't really feel like something that's going to start quick, though, but just be wary. Okay? 5 shuffles here. 1, 2, 3. 2 more. Leslie, thank you for that super chat. I appreciate it. All right. All right, so things to watch out for. The 4 of Wands reverse is one of my favorites. Y'all hear me go on about this all the time. When a door slams closed in your face, do not stand there and very insistently try to bust it open. Do not do that. Okay, watch out for doors being slammed shut. Hang on just a second. Excuse me. Watch out for doors being slammed shut. That doesn't mean no. Okay, when a door gets shut, when universe shuts a door in your face, that doesn't mean no. It just means not this way. Go that way. A lot of people don't get that. Okay, I promise you, universe has a much bigger perspective of this shit than you do. Promise you that. Okay, so more often than not, it's like no, not that way. We're working on it. We're working on getting you your thing, just not that way. Pisces Princess, thank you for that super chat. I appreciate it. However, go this way. Go this way, not that way. I promise you. Well, I can't. How the hell would it work if I went this way? It's not your job to know that. Okay, little cute little ego human. It's not your job to know that. There is no way your little ego thinking brain could come close to processing all the information. Even if I tried explaining it to you, it might make your head explode. Okay, just trust me and go that way. Okay. Watch out for people who have a difficult time committing to things. Okay. If you find out that somebody has a difficult time committing to their job, committing to anything, just keep an eye on this person and see whether or not they have trouble committing to anything. See if they have commitment issues. See what I'm saying? Victoria, thank you for that super chat. I appreciate it. People who refuse to open up emotionally to anybody, nobody, like nobody at all. There's nobody, this person, not even their mama, not even their sister, not their brother, not nobody. This person's closed off and doesn't let anybody in. Could be a lot of internal traumas this person hasn't dealt with. And if you get involved in that, okay, that could be a recipe for doo-doo stew. Okay? Drama queens and kings and people attracted to drama. Okay? Watch out for that. Don't go near the drama. I know sometimes it can be a little bit enticing and it can be a little thought-provoking, but it's not going to serve you. It's not going to do you any good, okay? People who constantly complain about past failures. Watch out for that. If people, all they want to do is look back in the past and point fingers at people and blame everybody else for their problems, you know, oh no, this wouldn't have happened if it wasn't for that person, and this wouldn't happen if it wasn't for that person. And every single problem that the person has, every failure, that every time somebody's failed, it's somebody else's fault. Watch out for that. When it comes to a person's past relationship, if every single time somebody talks about one of their past relationships, it's the same problem, you mean every single person you have ever dated did this one thing to you? You mean every single time it was the same story? Every time? The same story, every time. Your ex did this thing to you. They were crazy. They were a narcissist. They were abusive. Every time you had a relationship, the person did the same thing to you, that's a red flag. 9.999 times out of 10, it's you. It's you. It wasn't all the people you dated. It was you, okay? Watch out for that. Watch out with people who seem to have lots and lots and lots of options available to them. Why aren't you ready to start narrowing your options down? How come you can't make up your mind, you know? Watch out for people with nasty, shitty attitudes, okay? If you can never, ever have a good attitude, what's the problem, man? What's the issue? Also, people who think they have to be in control all the time. All the time? Can't even be flexible at all? You always have to be the one in control? There's got to be some give and take there. There's got to be some give and take there. You feel me? All right. Well, that was an interesting one. I'm starting to get used to that. It's a new spread that I made up, by the way. Starting to get used to that. I see how that spread's going to flow now. Okay, universe, I dig. All right. Cool. All right, how about a freestyle spread for my cappies? Freestyle spread. Boo, 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 doo, doo, doo. Freestyle spread for my capparoos. Those of you new to my channel, freestyle spread is no specific intention other than something my cappies need to hear. It could be advice. It could be anything. It could be things to watch out for. It could be something new coming in. It could be something old coming back. It could be a mixture of all those things. You never really know. It could just repeat everything that I've already got done saying in the reading. Anyway, let's get 4 shuffles here. There's 1, 2, 3, and 4. Queen of Wands. There's this 9 of Cups reversed again. All right, so in the heart of the spread, there is the Ace of Cups. Okay, so those of you, hang on just a second. Sorry again, y'all. I'm waiting for my allergy medicine to kick in. In the meantime, I'm still kind of dealing with some allergies to the climate out here. Anyway, though, those of you who are really wanting this to be something thought out, practical and planned and blah, 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 all that bullshit. No. This one's going to be one of those that need to be kind of more emotionally driven, okay? More emotionally driven. You need to make up your mind. Don't sit around too long and, well, let me think about the calculations and how this is going to work, and I need to add up all of the gas mileage so I can stay within my budget and blah, 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 all that bullshit. No. Come on now. Come on now. It's got to be a little bit more emotionally driven than that. Oh, looks like you're still holding on to a grudge, though, from the past. You're going to have to work on that. You're going to have to work on that, okay? Don't feel obligated. Like another thing to watch out for. Here's something to watch out for, okay? 6 of Pentacles in the reverse. Watch out for people who are constantly playing the pity party, okay? It's not your job. It's not your job to supply anybody with money just because they're irresponsible, okay? If somebody actually needs, like, help, like, man, no, seriously, I know I never, ever come to you, and I would never ask anybody this, but seriously, this one time this thing happened. Oh, okay, cool, I got you. But, you know, that person who every single Friday is always saying, can I borrow $10 and I'll pay you back on payday? After a while, it's like, look, something, what can be done here? What's the problem? What's the issue here? You know what I mean? But, again, it is time to accept this new offer. There is a new offer coming in for a lot of you, and it's time to accept it. Time to accept something new, Caparoo. All right, now it's time just for the straight-up advice spread. Advice. Whoops. That shuffle wasn't worth a shit, now was it? Advice for my Caparoos, dude. Advice for my Caparoos. Oh, there it is. Oop. All right. The Emperor. Only control the things that you have control over. Okay? Don't try to force and control things that you have no control over, okay? There's nothing wrong with letting go of something. That doesn't mean that you're weak. That doesn't mean that that you're feeble-minded or that you give up easily. No. Absolutely not, okay? There's a lot more thought and intention behind that than a lot of people may think. Oh, you just give up. No, I'm not giving up, dumb. I'm not fighting a losing battle. I have progress to make. And if I sit here and I keep trying to force this thing to work, I'm not making any progress. I'm just getting stuck in the same spot. Learn where that line is, okay? Temperance in the reverse again. What did I just tell you? All right. Here's that 6 of Cups again. I told you there's this little grudge you're holding on. You're going to need to work on this. You're going to need to work on this. Todd, thank you for that super chat. Thank you. I appreciate it. Get in there and distinguish the difference between your ego and your intuition without judgment and get them both on the same team, okay? This new offer has massive potential for success and commitment, okay? Just a couple of little things to work on. There's no problem. Doesn't make you a bad person. Hey, we've all been there, okay? We've all been in this frequency. I know I have. Okay, carrying a lot of burdens that aren't even yours to carry. Most of them aren't. Most of them aren't. Most of these are burdens that were created by other people. A lot of them are other people's burdens. They aren't even yours. What the hell are you carrying this shit for? That doesn't make you a good person. It's just ridiculous. Okay, you're slowing yourself down. A lot of people don't fall into that trap of thinking that the harder shit you take on that you're going to get this Medal of Honor one day. A lot of people fall into that trap. You know, go through that crisis. Oh my God, I've done so much for everybody. When's going to be my turn? Never. If you keep taking on fucking burdens that aren't yours to take on, there is no light in the sky that's going to shine down and be like, here's your cookie. It doesn't work that way, okay? Stop. It's stupid. All right? If you can't, if you're having trouble with this stuff right here, if you're a little bit too off balance and out of whack, hold off on the opportunity, okay? Hold off on it. Okay, but definitely work on these things. Sit and think about what it is that you really want. What do you really want? Really, at the end of the day. And why? You know what I'm saying? Really, really, really analyze. What do I really want and why do I want it? Okay? Anyway, though, I feel like the messages my Cappies needed to hear have come through. All right? I hope that resonated for everybody. If it didn't, which it won't, check your moon, your rising, and your Venus. Anyway, though, I greatly appreciate all y'all that tuned in. Thank you for the likes and the comments and the super chats and the shares and all that good stuff. Remember, if you want information on how to schedule a personal reading, it's in the description of this video and every video I put up from this point on, okay? I'm going to go ahead and get out of here now, all right? Thanks again for tuning in. Have a good one.